Hello everybody, we are live here on the model farm for the first time, and I'm pretty sure it's been a year since we went live on the model farm, but we are live once again. Glad to be back here. Lots changed on the model farm, if I'm being honest. We've changed a lot around. I got some new equipment. Haven't gotten rid of any equipment. But yeah, I mean, we can take a tour here in a minute once some people get on the stream. Yeah, I've changed a lot. I changed a lot lately. Abbott Farms, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. We are back live on the model farm for the first time in a long time. I figured I'd go live here and instead of Farm Sim today, because I don't know, I just wanted to change it up. But yeah, we are live again. We have the S680 combine here today. Really nice combine. I like this one a lot. Not a very hard to find combine or anything. It's just a good one. In English class right now. Oh man. I am out on Christmas break, so I just thought I'd go live here this afternoon for a little bit. One of the things I do like most about this S680 is I like that it's a little bit more detailed than most of the stock combines, because I do have in my bin over here of combines, I got the S790. Michael, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. I have my S790, and that one's not quite as detailed as this one, but it does come with the folding corn head, the 712 folding corn head. I have this corn head from the S790, and I use it with the S680, so it is a 712 SC folding corn head. So we'll go ahead and put that back in the shop here. But yeah, nice combine here. Hoping to put duals on this thing. I'll make a video if I do that. But it's a nice combine. Yeah, that's the farm's main combine right now. We were using the 9770 as well, but I'm putting that one over at the dealer for a while. Thank you guys for one like on the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And as always, we appreciate you watching as well. But yeah, 9770 STS, one of 5,000 to the 2009 Farm Show combine here. I like the hitch on the back, but you can't really do much with it because it's not down enough. The trailer has a hard time hooking up to it here. And by trailer, I just mean the standy trailer, the standard standy plastic corn head trailer. But yeah, S680 does not have a hitch on it. That might be something we could work on in the future. But I know it is a very sweet combine. I like it. It's probably my favorite. The 9770 would be my favorite, but I got a complaint with it here. The folding auger I do not like because it won't go in all the way, and there's no way to keep it in there. And then when it folds down weird, and then when you fold it out, that thing's just gonna come back, so you can't really position it on a display very well. But it is completely die cast. There's not a plastic piece on here besides the rims of the tires and the roof of the cab. But yeah, this is a completely die cast combine, very heavy, high quality. And yeah, so that is the 9770 and the S680. We got this grain drill with what I believe is, I gotta read it, I do not remember which model this is. I just got it as a utility tractor. This is the 6210, so 6210 John Deere, with the rollover protection system on the back there. I just got this tractor because I put it on the auger usually. I don't know why I have this big grain drill hooked to it right now, but This is just a John Deere grain drill that comes with most of the, I guess there's only one set. It comes with the 7R, that set. Most collectors have that set, I'd say. It's a pretty popular one, but yeah. So I guess we can do a quick tour of the model farm as it is right now. But yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and do that. So basically, right now we have just the road, as you guys know it, in front of it. So we got the road that's always been there, and then we got the shop in the middle. So you got the shop in the middle, and then you got the bins in the back over here, and then you got the tractors, the sprayer, and the tillage and planting. And then we got this big old area over here with nothing in it right now. So I'm going to think of what I can do with that, because I downsized the tractors to just these two. And I'll go over those in a little bit. But, you got the bin set up with the auger. Then you come over here. The grain cart is full right now. It's just sitting there. And then we got the two Chevy grain trucks. And then the shop over here, obviously, we got the 9250. We got a 7150. We got the 9770. Got some people's cars here. And then we got a T8, T9, 9RX, 8RX, and a little 730 over there as well. So if we look into the shop here, we got an El Camino, blue El Camino there. That matched with my blue T8 that I'll show you guys in a minute, my T8 435 Farm Show Edition. And then we got some trash, dumpster and a trash can, and then we got the mower, and then over here we got the Lightning McQueen toolbox that I'm going to take the decals off and use that as the toolbox over there. And then we got the heads in the shop here as they're finishing up harvest. And then we got the Bobcat. He's got some seed going on. And, yeah, that's what's going on in the shop. And obviously you got the combine in there getting worked on as harvest is wrapping up. And then we come over here, and you got what's going on over here with, I guess, kind of more shop, or not shop, dealership action here. We got a grain cart here, a Track Brent 1084 cart. Then we got some various implements here. And then you come over here, you got the T8, you got 9530, and then you got two quad tracks here, a 580 and a 620. And then we'll come back here, and you got a corn head, you got some tractors, and yeah. And then we just got this guy over here that's waiting to get sold. And then we got this. Where do I get all my toolboxes at? So I'd assume you're talking about this one here. I got this. I bought some sort of NASCAR at a yard. It was just I bought like one NASCAR at a yard sale. And I was like, I want this too with it. And I'll give you 10 cents extra for it, and so he just gave it to me with the NASCAR. So I didn't want it for the NASCAR, I wanted it for the model farm, but I assume this came out as some sort of Lightning McQueen set from like Meyer or something. But I gotta take these decals off here. I don't want that on there. But I don't know what kind of decals these are, because they're not coming off very easy. Maybe I'll try that later today. But yeah, that toolbox I just got at a yard sale. I mean, it looks pretty nice, and it didn't cost me anything, so I'd say it's a good find. What else do we got here? I said I'd go through what the tractor lineup on the farm is right now. So I guess the main row crop tractor we got here is the John Deere 8345R. Nice tractor. This is, I believe, the Waterloo Works version of the tractor here, so special edition. I don't remember what it was in the production line, how many were made. I don't know how many were made of this tractor, as in the model. But it is a nice tractor. The hitch is nice. The tires are nice. it's a pretty good tractor, and it's the main tractor on the farm right now. And then we got the big guy here, the 9620. Really like this tractor, and what I really like about it is the tires. I like how you got the space duals on it. Looks great. And then the cab has got the cab glass on it. I believe it's one of the first four-wheel drives to have the cab glass in it. But just a nice tractor overall. You got the exhaust looking good. So overall, this is a great tractor. Really like it. Michael, I am doing good today. How you guys doing today? In the chat, how you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good today. Thank you for asking. So yeah, there's the two tractors on the farm right now. And then we're running the S680. We got the John Deere 4700 sprayer. And we got two tillage tools. We got the 330. And we got the MRX 690 disc ripper. And we got our just standard Ertl John Deere planter. I think it's a 1775 NT planter, so that's pretty nice as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's new and changed on the farm. Obviously we got new stuff, moved stuff around, and done some stuff with the farm, but I mean, like I said, not a whole lot's changed besides that. If you guys have anything in the collection that you want to see, feel free to ask. But, yeah, I did have a video on the display I built for the county fair, but I don't know if I'll post that. I don't know. This is the combine I used on it. I used the 9250. So you guys might know I'm not a red guy. I'm a Deere guy. So I did use a red combine. I don't know. This combine's just a great combine. Detailed. It's got tracks. And I custom put this header on here because that head does not fit onto this combine. It doesn't fit at all. So I used some double-sided tape, and I just put the red paper on there to cover up the double-sided stick on the back of the tape. But obviously that's not supposed to match. It's not supposed to look like Case IH red, so don't be like, well, he's an idiot because he put that on there. No, it's not supposed to match at all. It's just supposed to cover up that, and I used red because I guess that's better than just using like blank printer paper. But I needed something to cover it up with, so that's what I used. Then we got the auger. The auger's real nice on there. Oh, yes, we do have a Gleaner combine, Michael. I'll get that out here in a second. We do have a Gleaner finally. But here is the 2022 Case IH 9250 combine. So it's got a really long auger on it, and an 8-row head is not very realistic for this combine. It would be running a 16-row head. But yeah, auger folds up nicely, and it folds in nicely, and it stays in place good. Obviously you got the feeder house that moves up and down, and then the ladder does not move on this one, but it does have the mirrors, flashers, railings, all that stuff. It does have all that on this combine, which is nice, and I'm glad that they made this one with the prestige level details. Yeah, you can see the back there, all the stuff's painted. The decals look very crisp and clean on here as well. Thank you guys for 2 likes on stream. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's a little dusty and it's a little dirty because we had corn in the hopper. But I think that makes it look original and used. So, yeah, that is the combine that I used on my farm display for the county fair. So, with that, I ran a Case IH 580 quad track and a Brent 1196 cart. And yeah. So here's my Gleaner combine. This is an R52 AGCO Gleaner combine. It has a 6-row head on it. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nice combine. It's got the auger that comes out, like the Gleaner augers. That's probably the standout feature for Gleaner combines if I had to pick one. That and their shape. So Gleaner combines are pretty original in my opinion. I mean, they're definitely a lot different than any other brand of combine. Just from the style to the auger to the cab glass, the blue cab glass on some of them, of the older ones, to the sound of the engine. They're just great combines. Oh, you have that combine. That's awesome, Michael. I really like this combine. You don't see too many Gleaners around our area. More up in northern White County, there's some guys up there that got them. Like, I know Heinz Farms here on YouTube. Go subscribe to him if you haven't, but he's got Gleaners. And, yeah, some of those guys up there have them, but not too many down here in southern White County and Tippecanoe County. We don't have as many people running Gleaners down here. Mainly where I live here. A lot of guys run Deere, obviously. But there's really not too many differences in what combine, like what model people are running. There's the brands, but then they all run the same model combine. So if you're a Deere guy, you're either going to be running a 9670 STS, a 9770 STS, or an S780 Deere. And typically, you don't see people straying off from that. I mean, most people, they either got the S780s or they got the STS series. And then Case IH, I mean, everyone runs 8250s. I mean, that's the most popular combine around here, 8250s. There's a few 8230s, but it's mainly 8250s, and everyone around here runs 8250s. Nobody's running a 7150 or a 7088. Everyone's running 8250s. They all run the same combine, and I guess it works for them. The Kloss guys, I mean, obviously they got big combines already, but they're running 8800s typically. Around here, they're all running 8800 Kloss Lexion combines. So they run 16-row heads, and I guess everyone likes them because they just stick to the same kind for their brand. So that's where you typically see the Gleaner guys. They're all running different kinds of Gleaners. They got the older ones, they got the newer ones, but they're all different kinds. That's what I like about Gleaner. They don't just stick to them. And my statement is true, but there's a lot of guys that do run different stuff, but it just seems like most people are sticking to S780s and 8250s. I mean, yeah, you get the occasional that is running like a 9500 or 9510 or something older, or you get someone that's got an X9 or a 790 or something bigger on the Deere side, but usually with Case, they're running the 8250s, or there's some guys that run Class 7 Case machines, but I mean, generally they are running those. So I mean, just looking through even Tractor House magazine or something here, you just see that for the Midwest, I mean, everyone is running Class 8 Case IH combines. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of the Case IH combines because, I don't know, I just don't think they're as efficient as the other brands. Kloss has grown on me a ton this year, and those are probably my new favorite combines. I do like a good Deere S680 though, or 9770 STS, but Kloss Lexion 740, 750, 760. I mean, you've seen on my Farm Sim live streams that I run those a lot because those combines have started to grow on me a lot. You can run big headers. They chew through the corn like it's no business. And then they're pretty good in the beans too. So, I mean, they got tracks and they run good. They sound good. They look good. It's a good, solid combine. And a lot of guys have started to pick up on that around here. Massey Ferguson combine. I don't know too much about Massey Ferguson combines, if I'm being honest, Michael. I should probably look into that a little bit more. But, I thought that Massey Ferguson and the Challenger combines that they were making for a while, that those were the same combine, just painted different. And Ertl made those combines as well in 64 scale, but I was pretty sure those were the same combines, only they were just painted Massey Ferguson or Challenger colors, whichever one you were going to buy. That's how it was branded. But yeah, that would be a good thing for me to look into a little bit more and find out. But yeah. So I have this gleaner sitting on a little farm back there that's not on the display. So you guys probably won't see that farm, but it's got an old Allis-Chalmers 7045 and a WD-45, and then just some assorted other stuff back there. But that's kind of just a small neighbor farmer. But yeah, I don't know. I think that we're gonna see the diversity of the different kinds of combines in the area around here where I live. I think that it's gonna stay pretty even. I don't think people are straying off anytime soon, because I think that these companies are doing something that's getting these people to get these combines like they are, because I'm not a fan of S780s. I don't think the grain sample's very clean. I don't think there's anything stellar about how fast they go. And I don't think there's anything good about the combine in general. I don't think that they're very good combines. Same with the 8250s. I don't have anything that I've ever seen that's been like, wow, those are good. But like, I get in a Claas and I'm like, dang, this thing's awesome. Flying across there, chewing through 16 rows at a time. But yeah, and then you'll get the deers that go, I mean, 4.5, 5 mile an hour with their 12 row head. And it's like, we're not getting a good clean sample. We're not going very fast. So there's not really any point in buying a $600,000 combine that's not gonna, you want things to be more elevated than the competition. So if you got a deer guy that's up here and you got 8250 that's there, but then you got Claas that's up here. That's why some of these guys are jumping up. Some of these guys that have been running these bigger case combines that are jumping over to Claas now. It really just depends. And it depends on what ground you're working, what kind of ground you're working, how many acres you're working, and just what you want the goal of getting the combine to be. Because some guys are just looking for a tinier combine, like maybe some of these newer gleaners are tinier combines, and some guys just don't need as much combine because they don't have as much help and they don't run as many acres, but they still want a newer combine with all the new technology. And that's where some of these smaller combines come in, and that's why some of these smaller combines, you're starting to see more of them, is because people are upgrading from their old John Deere 9770s or Case IH 2388s. I mean, these older generation combines are starting to get cycled through now, and you see that in farms. So, I mean, it's just something that I was thinking about lately and how that all works. But yeah. So that's my gleaner and my Case IH 9250, two good combines on my model farm. So, from here on, I guess I'll just grab stuff on the display, but if anyone has any requests of any equipment they'd like to see, just please say something in the chat, because I'd be glad to get it over here. So, I guess the next thing we'll do is, I was talking about the 1084 Brent, and we have that that grain cart here. This is a really nice grain cart, and the reason is, I don't know if I've actually had this on the stream yet to show you guys, because it's been a while. I got a lot of this stuff earlier this year, I think it was, but the tracks move very smooth on this. there's these little notches on that belt, and then they go into notches on the little tires on here, I guess. I would call them tires. But it turns really nice. Oh, you guys can't see it if I hold it up there, but it turns really nice. I'm putting no effort into that. Here, I will drag it on the ground here and show you guys. It turns when you drag it. So a really nice grain cart. If you see one of these on sale online on eBay or something, pick this thing up. It's great. It's all die cast, no plastic at all. No plastic pieces on this thing. Completely die cast, not one plastic part on this thing. I'm pretty sure even this ladder is made of metal here. I mean, the whole thing is made of die cast. The auger is another key point of this grain cart. So when you fold it out, it's first of all, it's a completely metal auger. This whole thing is die cast. But then you can actually move like a real grain cart where you want the auger set at. So you can move it up. You can move it up and down on this track that it's on here. So that's really cool. There is a lot of cool features. You can change the pitch of the auger here, how tall it stands, or how low you can go. Just a lot of cool features on this grain cart here. And as you see, it's an all-metal auger. I mean, that's the sticking point for me, is this. It's the icing on top. This is a great grain cart. I wish they would have made them with wheels too. I would have bought every single variation of this grain cart. It's a Brent 1084 on tracks. Great auger. The back, I mean, everything's painted. All these lights and flashers. You can see all the lights there. And then the little window on the back. Come over here. Even a little down here, all that's painted up nice, even behind the tracks and everything. And then you got the detail on the track rollers. And I mean, the whole thing's great. Inside, there is no detail, but I mean, you're going to have to make up for this grade of an auger cart somewhere. And that leads me to, I guess I just said it. Is it auger cart, grain wagon, grain cart? I've heard people calling it buggy lately. What do you guys call it? What do you call a grain cart? Do you call it a grain cart, auger wagon, grain wagon, auger cart, or a buggy? I guess I've never heard anyone call it a buggy until lately. I've been hearing people call them grain buggies. But yeah. So what do you guys call them? Tell me in the chat. What do you call a grain cart? I call it a grain cart. Obviously, you've heard me call it a grain cart, but I've called it a grain cart. I used to call it an auger wagon, but then I realized I didn't like that, so I called it a grain cart. I don't know. People say that different, and it's one of those things that's always different. But yeah, Monticello, stay safe. Yes, sir, Michael. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate. We got 2 viewers on here. We had a lot on earlier. We got 2 likes. So we're doing pretty good right now on the stream. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah. So if you guys have any more equipment you want to see, just really feel free to shout it out in the chat, and I will get it immediately. But other than that, I'm just gonna keep grabbing stuff here on the farm, and yeah. We also got some new implements, as I showed you with that thing, that grain cart there. We got some new implements. We got a new air seeder. I made a video on that. I'm positive I made a video on that. Yeah, I'm like 400% positive I made a video on the new air seeder. And then we also got a new T8 tractor here. I guess it's time I quit talking about that and actually show it to you guys here. So this is the 2019 Winter Farm Show tractor, probably the best farm show tractor ever released in my opinion. It's got the Maserati blue power paint on it. This is the New Holland T8 435 Genesis tractor here. Beautiful tractor, beautiful paint, beautiful wheels and tires. There is nothing wrong with this tractor. There's not one bad thing about this tractor. Once again, it's a pretty heavy duty tractor. I mean, obviously these are plastic as normal, but I mean, this is a heavy duty tractor. I mean, it's gonna stand up. I mean, you can play with this thing or you can display it. One complaint about it is on all of the Earl New Holland tractors, they have this hitch up too high. And then on all of the older John Deere ones, they have it way too low. And then now on the new Prestige ones, I had to drill out the hole to make it bigger so you can actually fit implements into it. So they need to, Ertl needs to like understand that they need to make their hitches right, and they need to focus into the making these hitches right, because yeah, it's nice when it's realistic, and it's nice when it's this, and it's nice when it's that. But bottom line is, if you can't put implements on these tractors, there's no point in having them, because people are going to want to put implements on them, put them on displays, play with them, and all that. So you can't really do much with this tractor besides put it on a grain cart, because all the SpecCast grain carts fit into here nice. But yeah, that's why this one was over at the shop, because I can't really do much, and I already have a nice grain cart tractor with the 9620. But yeah, Michael says, cool Ford tractor there. Yeah, I don't have any actual Ford tractors, I don't think. No, I'm pretty positive I don't have any Ford tractors, but I do have a lot of New Holland stuff. So, like this T8 here. But I could look into getting some Ford stuff, maybe. I'm more of a newer tractor guy when it comes to New Holland tractors. I like the T8 half-track tractors, I guess they call them smart tracks now. But yeah, I like those tractors. I'm a big fan of those. But yeah, I mean, it's got the fenders on it and everything here. I just noticed that one's moving a little bit. But that shouldn't be too much to be worried about. Just something needs tightened up, maybe. Or maybe it's supposed to do that. I think it's supposed to. Yeah, because these wheels have that axle on them. But yeah, it's a nice tractor. Really like this one. It's got the good paint job on it. And yeah. So, what's your guys' favorite 1/64 scale tractor? I'd say that's one of them for me. I like that, and I would really like to get the Authentics 8530 tractor. That's my dream tractor, and my dream combine to get would be the 2012 Farm Show S680 combine with the duals, the lights, the mirrors, the flashers. Yeah, those are my two dream 64 scale things to own. As far as implements go, I think a custom DB60 planner would be neat to have. Some sort of a custom planner is probably what I would want for implements. I got a nice grain cart selection. But yeah, nice planner. I mean, Ertl needs to make a DB60 planner next. They need to try that, because that's a popular planner around here in the Midwest. A lot of guys have those. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff, that are custom works that you see out there, and it's like, wow, that's cool, and they ought to make that. But, I don't know. I do have a comment to make regarding Ertl remaking the 9610, I think it was. I think it was a 9610. The 9610 combine that came out this year from Ertl, they put the clear cab in it. Now, I don't think they need to remake them, because they already had the clear cab in them, but the John Deere STS series, I mean, they could easily just start producing some of those again, and they wouldn't even have to do anything. They could literally just make them again, because they already have them, they already know what to do, and they already have those combines. So I don't see why they couldn't just remake them. I mean, they did a good job the first time, but they just need to make more of them, because there's not enough right now. I mean, they just need to start selling them again because I'm pretty sure the 70 series STS combines 90, 470, 570, 670, 770, 870 are the most popular combines in the world, if not the world, then here in the United States, because for every other combine I see 2 of those, and I love those combines, and that's why others buy them, is because they're good combine, they've lasted a long time, and they're still in like new condition. I mean, there is not much more you can ask for a combine than that. But I really like those combines, and others like those as well. But yeah, a nice quality combine. So I don't know. We got this T8 tractor here. Obviously, a really cool tractor to have in my collection. I'm glad I have it. I don't know. Let's get another tractor here. We got the 2020 Farm Show tractor, the 8R 370. So here it is. It's got all the lights and the mirrors and stuff on it. It's even got the back work lights there on the sides. It's got the mirrors and they got reflective tape on them. Then you got the lights here, which are also made of that reflective tape stuff. And then you got the crisp, clean decals on there. They're not stickers, they're decals. And then you got the work lights on the front as well. And then you got I like how they started making the weights right on the new tractors. They started to actually make the weights like real weights instead of triangles like on the old ones. I don't know why they had to make them triangles on the old ones, but that was ugly and stupid. So now they're making them right, and I appreciate that. Exhaust looks good. You got the work light on there as well. Tires are alright. I'm not a big fan of them, though, because they don't have any weights on them. I think that looks silly. I think it looks plasticky. I think it looks silly. I'm not a fan. When you come back here, like I said, you get the work lights. You got the 3-point hitch, moving 3-point hitch, obviously. And yeah, I mean, you got all of your SCVs on there and everything. And then you got your slow moving vehicle sign, and you got everything on there as well. But yeah, they just really need some weights on those tires or something. They just need something to spruce up this tractor a little bit, in that category. If you look in the cab here, you guys can't really see it, but they have the monitor over there for the GPS painted. And I don't know what's on there. I think it's... But they actually got something on there. No, it's just gray, but they painted it so it actually looks like the monitor. And then all of the stuff over there on the console is very distinctly made as well. You got the buddy seat in there, and then just the cab details are great on this tractor. You got the pedal down there on the floor, all the pedals. Steering wheel is a nice steering wheel, not that disc one. And then you got the seat, and it's a good tractor. The interior is awesome on this tractor. I don't think there's any monitors on this cab. On the top of the cab here, it doesn't look like it, but man, they did a good job with this tractor. I am a fan of it, and it will be staying around in my collection. You got, I mean, just so much detail on this thing. It's good tractor, quality tractor. And yeah, if you see this one, I will say it was a bit more expensive, I think. I think I gave a good $1 or $2 for this tractor. It was definitely worth it, though. It's a nice tractor. I like it. And if you're going to get an 8R, it might as well be this one, because there's no better 8R out there, I would say, unless you're looking for that higher horsepower 410, in which case you would buy the 410, but 370, I think, cuts it. I mean, it's a powerful tractor, it's a good-looking tractor, and it would pull a planter nice and pull cultivator nice and just do a good job what you need it to do on the farm. But yeah, it's a good tractor. No real complaints on it, honestly. I mean, it's a good tractor. I've had this one for a while now. I think I got it 2 years ago, maybe. It was 2020, but I didn't get it in 2020. I think I got it in 21 or late 22 or early 22. My bad. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I do not have a whole lot else to say for this stream. So if you guys got any requests of any tractors you'd like to see or any questions for me in the chat, it doesn't even have to be about the model farm. If you got any questions at all about anything on the channel here, just tell me. If anybody has Instagram, I have been posting a lot on there lately. So this fall, I was posting on there a whole bunch. So if you have Instagram, follow me on there. It's The Real King Randy. Same profile picture and all that. It's the same thing. So if you got Instagram, follow me on there. If you don't, I'm still posting on YouTube. I'm catching up. I've been posting a lot of videos lately. Just getting my fall harvest content out there. I know it's a little late this year, but I ran into some technical difficulties during harvest, so I was unable to edit a bunch of stuff like usual. I have a ton of drone footage that is coming you guys' way, like hours of drone footage, so we're going to have tons of drone videos. I'm still cranking out the on-the-ground harvest videos. And more American farming content is on the way. I mean, we got plenty of videos that are on the way. And we got content over on Instagram as well. We got a little bit more in-depth content on Instagram in terms of, like, not being polished and finished. Like, YouTube here is where I put the finished videos. I mean, this is where the good content goes. I mean, in terms of, like, the final product of my videos. But I'll put, like, clips of drone footage and stuff on the Instagram if that's what you guys want to see. I got just more behind-the-scenes stuff on there, I guess is what I'd say. Just more, like, day-to-day videos of what's going on, and, like, more videos of just stuff around the farm and stuff like that. So those are definitely, there's definitely a difference in the content a little bit between the platforms. I try to get a little more stuff on there because there's more ways to present it on Instagram. I mean, I'll put, like, the story on there and stuff. I'll just put, like, what's going on. So there's a lot of behind-the-scenes content. And YouTube, I will put that mainly on the community tab. Trying to catch up on my posts there as well. I got some good pictures this harvest, and a lot of drone pictures that'll be coming in as well with the drone footage. I've posted 2 drone videos this fall, I think. I had one of the 9670 STS, and then I forget what the other one was, but I thought I already had 2 up. But yeah, so we have plenty of content on the way, guys, here on YouTube and Instagram as well. Go follow me over there if you're on there and you are not following already. Really appreciate all the support across all the platforms. But yeah, I'm trying to grow both of them, trying to connect with my audience as much as I can, and get her done, because I enjoy making these videos, enjoy making these streams and this content, and chatting with you guys, and yeah, it's a good time, and I'm having fun with it. I appreciate all the support from everybody. I mean, we're over 1,000 subscribers, way over that now, and we got like 200 some on Instagram with us, but yeah, you guys are just wonderful. Best viewers in the world we got here on King Randy. So I really appreciate all the support from you guys, and thank you for watching all the videos and the streams and liking everything. Thank you guys for 2 likes on this stream. Really appreciate it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today, guys. We might have some farm sim content later or something. I don't know. I might go live again. I don't know. It's always who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some audio working on the farm sim streams here. I'm gonna start working on that, so maybe we can get some talking on there as well as some commentary. So it's not just those boring live streams where I'm just playing it. But yeah, I've been trying to work on that. Yeah, I'm just trying to improve the channel as much as I can. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the support. Appreciate Abbott Farms and Michael in the chat today. And so, oh, I guess one more thing here. How's everything in Remington? It's going well up there. Everything around the area is looking good right now. Tillage is pretty much done. Everyone's got everything out of the fields. Except I drove over to Rossville the other day, and actually, I got something to show you guys from there. I got something to show you real quick. So I went to Rossville the other day, as I said, and there was still some beans out in the field. There was a lot of beans out when I came past 2 weeks ago, but yesterday there was still one field left, and there was some corn a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks ago there was still a bunch of beans, and then there was still a field of beans this week. But the end rows have been cut off. But I went to the New Holland dealer in Rossville. They're putting up a new building here in Rossville, Indiana. And I went to the New Holland dealer, and Neil, good guy, he gave me this hat. So shout out to New Holland Rossville for, shout out to them. They gave me some new hats. So that was great. Appreciate that from them. So yeah, shout out to New Holland Rossville. And thanks to Neil for the hat, and I appreciate it from New Holland. But yeah, things are going good around here. You're staying safe, Michael. That's good to hear. But yeah, that's pretty much the update of what's going on there and what's going on here. So again, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you for the hat to New Holland. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Michael and Abbott Farms in the chat. And we will see you guys soon for another live stream on the model farm, hopefully, and some more farm sim live streams and content rolling in. So yeah, we'll see you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next live stream. Take care.